Hi, my name's Jackie Jones. How are you doing? Awesome. Okay. I'm really grateful to be here, and I just want to thank you for inviting me into your community today. You are all change makers, and I'm really glad that you're here because we need you now more than ever. I'm going to tell you a story about leadership, about leaders helping other leaders. And in the privileged seat that I sit in at the Gates Foundation, I have the opportunity to lead our portfolio that's focused on women in leadership, which really looks at elevating women, mid-career women, into positions of leadership in the health, law, and economic sectors. And my story actually starts when I joined the foundation in 2019. And we were on a journey to figure out how to best integrate gender equality into our programs. So if you're not familiar with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we are quite large and we have a lot of vertical programs. We work in polio, we work in malaria, we work in maternal health. And I got assigned the task to figure out across all of those verticals, how might we horizontally think about the gender dimensions of how we are trying to solve problems. And I approached one of our leaders, a woman who leads our immunization team, and she said, you know, Jackie, I have to be honest, I work in immunizations, and when you look at vaccination rates, when you look at how many boys versus girls are vaccinated, the numbers are the same. There really isn't a gender disparity between boys and girls getting vaccinated. And I said, fair, thank you for sharing that. She's like, I don't get this. Like, why is this an important problem that I should care about? Help me understand why this matters. And as she went on her own journey, she discovered when she was visiting one of our priority regions, the Kano state in Nigeria, that they actually had low uptake of immunizations for the polio vaccine across both genders. And she sort of did the head scratch of like, why is this happening? And lo and behold, the health clinics, which at that time were led by men, and the healthcare workers, who were women, noticed that the hours of the healthcare clinic, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., were just not convenient for caregivers, who are mostly mothers. That's the time they needed to be at the market to earn income for their family. And so, as it often is, a very entrepreneurial healthcare worker decided that she was going to change the norm. She said, we're going to change the hours. We're going to be open in the evenings and we're going to be open on the weekends. And lo and behold, immunization uptake happened. And I wanted to share that story with you because that's an example for me of how I think about both leadership at the local and community level, all the way to senior leadership decision-making where power and influence and money has a lot of opportunity to change. And nowhere in the world are women fully represented. And we are seeing a major setback in rights. And so I ask of you, this room, this very powerful group of change makers and the various seats and hats that you sit in, the hats that you wear, to think about the gender dimensions of how you approach your problem solving. And I guarantee you, if you looked closely enough, you will find there is an opportunity in that space.
No Cost Extension will be back next time with a brand new episode. For more information on any of the work that Dasra does or any of the guests featured on the show, please go to dasra.org.